Good rising, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. And welcome to the Indigo Room. I'm your host, Sydney Chase, and today's topic is let's laugh together. I'm ready to laugh. I want to laugh. I just want to laugh. I want to have some fun. This is the Indigo Room where we discuss all things spiritual. And by that, I mean that we are non-physical spiritual beings having physical human experiences. And life is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be delicious. It's supposed to be good, even when it's wicky-wacky. And, you know, a lot of us worldwide have been experiencing the wicky-wacky of all wicky-wackiness. And so I just needed to laugh today. So I hope you join me. I hope you have some funny jokes, some good memes, great movies you can recommend that are funny. I watched one tonight. Well, not tonight, the other night. That was really pretty funny. But before we get on into all of that today, we are going to tickle our amygdala. We're going to burn a little sage. We're going to read the I Am Decrees today because I just opened up the book. I said, okay, you know what? I'm not going to pick one. I'm going to let Spirit pick one. And boy, was it a good one. So welcome to the Indigo Room. Happy Sunday to you, wherever you may be. And if you're in Japan or Australia, you're in tomorrow. So happy Monday to you. Because my son, you know, he lives in Japan. And everything is always a day ahead. He's always in the future. He lives in tomorrow. That's where he lives. So I go, well, how is tomorrow, Steve? And he says, Ma, you know, I'm just in Japan. I said, yeah, but you're in the future. So how is tomorrow? What happened tomorrow? Today. Anyway. Hi, Amira. Good morning. You love Steve Martin and the Jerk. Me too. That's all I need is this water bottle and this hand sanitizer and this glass. That's all I need. Nothing else. And this pen. That's all I need. I was born a poor black child. That movie. I laughed so hard when that movie came out. I think I don't know how many times I've seen The Jerk. But Steve Martin used to be my favorite comedian, you know, when he was making movies. I loved him. He's hilarious. I don't know when he's going to ever make another movie again, but he's funny as all get out. Anyway, so where's my sage? I didn't get to light it this morning again, you know, because I was running around doing stuff. So I'm going to light it. And while I'm lighting it, I want you to get your feather together. Know where your feather is. You know where your feather is? So that we can tickle our amygdala. And then we're going to read the Sacred Flame Decrees today. And it is a doozy. It is a really good one. Thank you, Spirit, for picking it out. And I just want to say that my garden here, my indoor garden, I'm starting another channel, I think. It's going to be about growing in small spaces. Growing your garden in small spaces. I must not need sage today because it's taken a long time to light. Hi, Barb. Welcome. I hope you have something funny for us to laugh at today because we all need to laugh. You know, this has been a stressful time for a lot of us. Some of us, well, I guess, you know, if you're not wearing a mask and you're feeling stressed out about, you know, the government stressing you out, I guess you're having a stressed out time too. Hi, Linda. Linda's going to be coming out of the blue room in a little while. So here's some sage. Doesn't want to light today. I guess we don't need it because we're laughing. So maybe our energy is all, you know, it's not wicky-wacky. Okay. Light. Find your feather. Imagine that you have your feather in your hand. What does your feather look like? What does it feel like? Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening today. So if you have your own sage, you're going to have to light your own sage. Mine doesn't want to light. And they say that when it doesn't want to light, that means you don't need it. So I'm going to go with that. That's what I'm going with. I don't need sage today. When I need to pick me up, when I need a pick me up movie, I love Michael with John Travolta. Oh yeah, that's a good movie. Pie. I love pie. Oh my God, when they all sat at that table and ate pie, that was hilarious. See, I'm a movie fanatic. I burned sage all day 2 days ago. It was wonderful. Good. Awesome. Okay, so get your feather. Where's your feather at? You got your feather? I hurt my big toe. That sounds funny. Oh, I'm sorry you hurt your big toe. That really doesn't sound funny. It sounds painful, to be truthful, Barb. Well, hopefully, we can alleviate that feeling of pain with some laughter today. So I want you to imagine, close your eyes. Imagine that you have the feather in your hand. Imagine what color your feather is. And then feel the bristles of the feather. What does it feel like? What does it look like in your imagination? I want you to get really in your imagination and really feel that feather and really, really get it going. Is it short? Is it long? Is it fat? Is it thin? Is it bristly? Is it soft? What does your feather feel like? What color is it? And then once you get that visually in your imagination, you're going to lift the feather up to the center of your forehead. You're going to slide it to the right and tickle your amygdala on the right. And then slide it to the left and tickle your amygdala on the left. And you should be smiling, at least have a little bit of a crinkle of a smile. And take your feather out. Yay, you have your feather, mirror. It's okay. It's painful. But it still makes me laugh. Okay. See, when I hit my big toe, that does not, I don't find no joy. I find no joy in it. I want to thank everybody for joining me for the Indigo Room Dine Together on Tuesday. We are having so much fun and we're just chilling out. We're laughing. We're talking about some of the things that are happening on the planet today. But mainly we are gathering together and it's a great way for us to connect off of the show because you just hear me talking every week. And this time I get to hear and see you too. It's so cool. And some of you have never been able to put names with the faces and, the little, your little avatar that you get for YouTube is so tiny. And some of you don't even have your own face up there. So it's nice to be able to connect with you all. And thank you so much for joining me. It's like a little camaraderie community and it's uplifting, it's building, we encourage each other. And if you have something going on, and you want to share it, you can. We will be there to, give you a virtual hug and give you virtual encouragement. It is just a wonderful time that we're having. So we meet every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. This week, okay, everybody better have some food, okay? Everybody bring something to eat. Because it's dying together, not look at Sydney and look at each other together. It's dying together. So everybody gonna have, even if you just bring a cookie, all right? Or a grape. Have something to eat. Because I'm tired of y'all. Y'all tricked me this week. Sharon and Susanna had food. It looked delicious too, I might say. And I said, you know what? Since everybody's not eating, I'm going to eat my food early. So this week I ate my food early before I came on, and everybody have food. So this time we're going to organize. We're organizing. Everybody have food. I'm doing a mind meld with you. I'm doing a mind meld with you. I also want to say thank you for my birthday wishes. My birthday was last Wednesday. I have turned 40 again. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying right there. And I want to say thank you to Linda because she sent me a beautiful birthday present. And thank you, Barb, for your beautiful birthday present. Gloria Moran, she sent me an early birthday present, which was so awesome. Debbie Morello, thank you so much. I want to say thank you to my sister Susan because she sent me an unexpected birthday gift, which I just was so, I did the ugly cry for everybody. Everybody that sent me something got the ugly cry. You didn't see it, but it was ugly. And Paul Badger. Paul joined the Indigo room years ago. And he was a regular from the UK. And periodically, he would send a love donation to the Indigo room. And when we went offline, we kind of lost contact. And I sent him a message to let him know when we started the show here on YouTube. I sent him a message to let him know that we were here on YouTube. And, I was thinking about him and how is he doing? Because I hadn't talked to him in years. And he sent me a birthday present and this amazing birthday message. Oh my God, it was so delicious. So I just want to say thank you to all of you who decided to send me a gift. And I want to thank all of you who sent me birthday messages, birthday texts, said happy birthday to me on Facebook and Instagram and all of those wonderful social media places. LinkedIn, it was everywhere. I was like, oh my God. I still haven't responded because there's so many of you. So I'm working on it. And, eventually it'll probably take me another year to just finally say, oh, thank you. And then my birthday will come again. But I do want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you so much. You made my birthday here on pause, on shelter in place, quite wonderful. And all my Second Life friends too. They wish me happy birthday too. I tell you, I'm everywhere. The people are it's all of my friends, the majority of you are right here, right there. No. A lot of you are, not all of you, but a lot. Bob said maybe this Tuesday I can actually eat because I have my laptop back and hopefully Zoom will work now. Yay! That's awesome, Barb. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now you see this over here, which I forgot to clean up that little mess right there. That is birdseed from Bay Street. Okay, when Bay Street eats, birdseed goes every which way. I have two very needy animals in my house. It's like having kids. I swear to you. My animals are like having children all over again. They're very high maintenance pets. And I did not plan on having a bird, as many of you know, because the bird found me on the street. So Bay Street, I had to put her up because she keeps poking my ear lately. I don't even understand what the hell that's about. So I had to put her in her room because she was driving me nuts. But they're very high maintenance. I have two high maintenance pets, dog and the bird. And the bird, is an addition that was like, random. Wasn't like I went out looking for a bird. Wasn't like I said, hey, birds, I need a bird. The bird said, oh, you are going to be my mama and I'm coming home with you and I'm going to stay with you for the rest of my life. And so now I have birdseed on my table. So those of you that are looking over there and you're going, wow, Sydney, what's that nastiness? It's birdseed. Okay. So I didn't find, Spirit found. I asked Spirit to help us today in our show because we're just going to be cutting up. There's no rhyme, no reason to this show. I just hope it makes you smile. I hope that you find some joy in it. I hope that you will laugh with me as we find things to laugh at today because I really need to laugh. I know Linda says she needs to laugh too. I don't know about anybody else, but I need to freaking laugh. So I did ask sacred flame, spirit, God, spirit, my gods, everything that's connected to the spirit world for a I am decree today. And so I opened up the book. I said, okay, spirit, okay, God, you direct. I'm not picking anything, you pick. And so I opened up the book and we're on page 223 and it's number 49. And it's perfect for today, I feel. It's perfect for the time that we're living in right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it. And then I'm going to bring Linda out and we're going to share some stuff. We're going to laugh, going to have some laughs. If you have a joke, you have a meme, you have a movie that you think that I should watch that's going to make me laugh. I need to laugh to like I can't breathe kind of laugh. And you know that kind of laughter that your stomach hurts and your tears come down your face? That's the kind of laughter I'm talking about. But anyway, let me get this going and then we'll bring Linda out. Beloved, mighty I am presence and beloved, mighty victory. Take me to your temple of victory in the etheric belt around the physical sun tonight while my body sleeps. There, let me be charged with your feeling of forgiving love of the sacred fire. See that your victory is mine without limit when I return to my body in the morning. See, I charge everything that takes place in my being and world tomorrow with the sacred love of the sacred fire. For I am beloved, mighty victories, victory, and forgiveness. I am a blazing, divine forest fire of that sacred love, forgiveness, mercy, and divine compassion in everything I do and to those I contact. I demand this physically manifest. Oh God, have mercy. Oh God, have mercy. Oh God, have mercy on us all under this radiation and all mankind. And rend the human veil now and blast all free. Rend the human veil now, make all mankind see. Rend the human veil now, compel our victory. Rend the human veil now, blast free for eternity. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. God, take and hold thy eternal command. As quick as you can, we insist and demand. In God's love we stand. By thy cosmic forgiveness each day, take command and rule all God's way. Compel God's forgiveness and mercy to forever hold sway. Mighty I am presence. Take command and forever hold sway. I demand this physically manifest today. I love that. So what I'm going to do is, like I have to write stuff down when it hits me. So that it's like how my spirit and my brain and my heart eat. So when I see something that really resonates with me, I have to rewrite it down and then put it up and, so I can see it every day. So that's what's getting ready to happen with this one right here. Number 49 on page 223. Love, forgiveness, and mercy. So that is and if you want me to send you a copy, I will do that. Just let me know. You have to email me though. That is what I'm going to be working on today for myself. So we're going to pop Linda on out. How did you like that one, everybody? Did you like that one? Hi, Linda.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Sydney. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, I like that one. I'm glad I asked Spirit to pick something, and they picked the perfect one. I think it was perfectamundo. So, Linda, today's topic is let's laugh together. You got anything funny? I know you do.
I have, yeah, two links that are pretty funny. There's a woman named Janine Robertson, and she at one time was Miss North Carolina, and she's now in the senior population, and she gives talks all the time, and her humor is absolutely hysterical. And the one that I listened to this morning was "Don't send a man to the grocery store."
Okay, man, listen. This is supposed to be making us laugh. Don't get getting knickers in a twist. Okay, go ahead.
And I'll put the link. I'll put the link in the box. But her husband is he had a basketball scholarship, graduated with a BA, went to school and got a PhD and a master's. So she talks about being in the South, and when somebody passes on or is sick, then you make food and you take it over. So she only has this one thing that she's good at, baking. So she got notified somebody was sick. She went to the freezer to pull this out because she makes it in small loaves, and the freezer was empty. So she asked her husband to go to the grocery store, and he says, well, I have to go play badminton, so I'll only go if you give me a list that I can I can go through the express line with. She says, I can do that. So she makes a list. She gives it to her husband, and off he goes to the grocery store. And she's looking at her watch. My God, it's been almost an hour. I only gave him 8 items. It couldn't take that long. She finally hears that she's about ready to call the grocery store. She hears the car pull up, and in comes her husband with 4 bags of groceries over his arm and plops it on the counter. She doesn't say anything. She says, there's more in the car. And she's trying to figure this out. He brings in the second batch, and she's like pulling out, there's 1 pound of margarine. There's 4 containers of lard. There's 3 dozen eggs. She's trying to figure out what's going on. She doesn't say anything. She is pulling the stuff out of the bags, and she finds her list. She said, this is the only time I have ever numbered a list in my life. So number 3 was shortening. So he bought 3 actually there were 2 pound containers of shortening. And by the end of the list, it was like 8 whatevers. And
oh my God.
And he said that he said as he was in the checkout line, of course he couldn't be in the express line. The clerk was looking at him very strangely, and he finally figured out what she meant on the list just as the last number 8 item was being scanned by the clerk. And he says, by then it was too late. Anyway, and there's some more to it, but it was hysterical. Absolutely hysterical.
By then it was too late.
Yeah.
OMG.
Yeah. He did exactly what was on the list. 3 dozen eggs.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She tells, I mean, just about everything that she talks about that's on her YouTube channel is absolutely hysterical. And you're just, and it's everyday stuff.
And then he realizes, but it was too late.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Poor man.
And then he went off to badminton. And then there's an addendum to it when she goes to the grocery store the following week.
Oh, he went off to badminton. He dropped it off and then said, "Here you go, honey. I'm out."
Yep.
That is hilarious. That's funny. Now that's a funny story. Thank you. I needed that. That was funny. Barb said she saw that too. Cracked her up. Mm-hmm. Never send your husband to the grocery store. Mm. Well, unless he's a chef, but I don't know. Maybe he still would probably do that. You said he had a PhD and what? He was like all
he
this.
had a BA, a
My son would be
PhD,
like
and a
that.
master's.
My son Steven, poor thing, he would be like that. He would, you know, because he takes everything. Some people just take stuff very literal. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Steven, if you're watching. But it's true. It is true. Oh my God, that was funny. That's what that school learning will do to a Barb, that's funny. That's what that school learning will do to a man, honey. I know it's unfortunate, but some of us in our species
have people that take things literally.
Oh my God. Well, good thing he had the money to pay for all that nonsense.
Yeah. And I mean, and she needed all the stuff. She needed vanilla, 2 big bottles of vanilla extract. And you only use like half a teaspoon.
I know, you just need a little bit.
And he got the, the 12-ounce bottles. And the flour and the sugar. Oh my God. Because they were at the end of the list. She had 32 pounds of sugar.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy. That is hilarious. Now that's funny.
Yeah, and she tells it even better.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her YouTube channel?
Yeah. But that's the particular YouTube link. And then, to go to that particular one. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go look at that. We should have. I wish she let us put that on there, but anyway, I have an exercise for you all to do, and I want you to do it with me. Take a little bit of time while Linda and I are still talking, but I would like for you to change the. This is not your regular Indigo Room show, just so you know. So if you came here looking for the regular Indigo Room, this is not it. This is the funny episode. This is the fun episode. So I want you to ruin a musical or a movie by changing one letter. Ruin a musical. I don't want you to make it better. I don't want to ruin it. Ruin a musical or a movie, or even you can even do the title of a song by changing one letter. And if Deborah is watching, Deborah, if you're watching, Deborah, I need you to come into the chat, or if you're looking at us on your phone, if you see up before, right below the video, it should be, it'll say chat, and you can click on it, and you'll see like two bubbles. Click on that, and that will allow you to chat into the on the side, so you can make your comments. Because last time she sent me a message and she said she couldn't figure out how to chat. So I'm telling you now how to chat. You should see it. It's live since we're live. And then what'll happen is it'll move down to the bottom and you'll be able to type in on your phone so you can join the chat. So you're going to ruin a musical. That's what you're going to do. I have already ruined one, and that's Rent. And I have changed it to Bent. So instead of Rent, you're getting bent. All right. So that is the exercise for today. And instead of the whiz, instead of the fiddler on the roof, I have the diddler on the roof. Oh gosh. Okay, so think of a musical and how would you change it? How would you ruin it? I want you to ruin it. Okay, I did thank Barb too. Didn't I thank Barb for my birthday present? Thank you, Barb. If I didn't thank you, I'm thanking you. I didn't mention your name. I'm sorry. So look, you got the Music Man, you got the King and I, you got My Fair Lady. What? You got Titanic. How could you ruin Titanic? I don't even know how you could ruin Titanic. What would you change that to? You can't even, you can't. It's already a disaster movie to begin with. Bitanic, Witanic, I don't know. Titanic, you can't ruin it. It's already done. Janine Robinson. So that is her name. If you want to go check out the story that Linda was talking about. Her name is Janine Robinson. Don't send a man to the grocery store. Okay, thank you, Barb. I wasn't sure if I did. Okay, what? Linda, I didn't think of that. Camelot into Hamelot. That is a good one. Yentl. Amira said she's changing Yentl into lentil. That's a good one. How about rant? For what? Rant?
Instead of rent.
Oh, yay. Yeah. That's right. Okay, that's a good one. Rant instead of rent. I'm saying rant. What movie is that? Can't stand pants. What movie is that? But you just that's a good one. That's a good one, Barb. Yentl into lentil. Rent into rant. That was a good one. Give me another one. I'm not going to say what I wrote.
That's not going to work.
I'm not going to say what I wrote because that's really bad. It's really, really bad. Mary Poppins. I couldn't come up with anything except Mary Toppins. It didn't even make sense to me. This is not that easy, huh? This is not that easy when you think about it. I got Diddler on the Roof. The Pound of Music. Mary Floppens. You're good because you watch these Disney movies, Amira. Thank you very much. Okay, I got one. The Music Can instead of the Music Man.
That's a good one.
It wasn't that funny. The Music Can. Mary Floppens. I like that. The instead of the king and I have the oh, I can't even read my own handwriting. Oh, crying out loud. The king and I'm gonna have to go back to that because I can't read what I wrote. My hair lady instead of my fair lady. Okay. I'll write it down here. My fair lady. I think there's a lot of people that need a hair lady right now in America. That's why we're going through. That's why we're going through all this stress because people want to get their hair did. They don't want to wear a mask. They want everything to be open right now, and they need a hair lady. Okay, Barb, I see you. Cats into fats. Oh, okay. So I like these. Barb said I like these. Yeah. What? Singing in the train. I'm singing in the train. Just singing in the train. Oh, that's a good one. And fat cats is good. I mean, cats into fats is a good one. I don't know about this one, but I'm going to go with it. And the little stop of horrors instead of the shop of horrors. And a tar is born. Victor Victoria, that was a good one, actually. I did like that play. I mean that musical. Fanny, get your gun. Now, this had me laughing hysterical on my page while you all do that. I'm going to show you. I know it's probably really in bad form. However, it's funny to me. And when I saw it, I started singing. So I'm going to share this with you for a hot second. Let me see if I can pull my page up. There we go. All right. While you guys are still working on your funnies, the producers. The producers. The frying king. Oh my God. The Rocky horror show. The cookie horror show. I was going to put something else on there, but this is a channel. I guess you could say it, the cocky horror show instead of cockle. The spying king. Oh, funny, Linda. Yeah, that was funny. The spying king. All right, so I'm going to show you this real quick while you guys are still doing that. And thank you, because I have tears coming down my eyes right now for some of your jokes. Okay, application window, Chrome tab. Here we go. Now, can you see this? I'm going to make it bigger. Let me make it just a little bit bigger. Okay. Let me take this down. Let me go over here, maybe make it bigger. That'll be easier. Is that better? No, it didn't. It didn't even change. Anyway, I need you to see this because it's hilarious. It should be playing now. Oh, it's not playing here. Let me try it over here. Let me try it this way. Nope. Let me try it this way. Oh my goodness, it's not playing. I see it. It's playing. Sharing this tab. Yep, I am. Okay.
Oh my God. He shot up like a rocket. Oh my God. Oh.
Did you guys see that? Can you see it on the screen though, Linda? Or do you have to go to my Facebook page in order to see it?
No, I was looking at it. It did finally play on the screen.
Okay, because it doesn't show it's playing on my screen on
It's
here.
Yeah, it's not now, but one time it did
All
where
right, let me
she
try it. Let me
there.
see.
Oh, it's starting again. Okay, click.
It's starting again.
It started and then it stopped again.
Okay, let me try it one more time.
There were-
Ah,
I think you need to leave your mouse on the
oh, okay. All right,
yeah.
let me try.
He had to have gotten a concussion from that.
I was done this morning. I was laughing so hard. All I could keep hearing was "Sailing, take me away to where I want." That was it. I was done. That was hilarious to me this morning. So I just I needed that laugh, and I don't know if you guys were able to see it like I was able to see it, and
It showed a couple times.
Okay, so that was funny to me. Funny Linda, is that supposed to be funny lady? Because
Yeah. Uh
Amira
oh, I
said
don't
funny
know.
Linda. Is funny Linda supposed to be funny lady or funny Linda for real? Because Funny Lady was a good movie. So, do you have any other jokes that you'd like to share? I don't know if this is appropriate to put on here because it is a long actual list of things that if you grew up in an Italian um, home or you grew up near Italian, somebody placed it on my feed this morning and it was hilarious because just this morning I said to my dog, Gizzadici, I don't speak Italian, but I live and I grew up in an Italian neighborhood. And I said, capiche, capiche? Because she didn't seem to understand what I was saying. And so some of those words are integrated, especially if you live in New York. Some of those words are integrated into our daily lives, even though you're not Italian. And it was just hilarious to me because I had said to my friend, I said, well, I grew up in an Italian neighborhood and I just said Gizzadich to the dog and capiche to her this morning. And here you come with this whole Italian list of things that people who are Italian say. And I said, but I'm not Italian and I still say those things. No, Linda, funny. No, funny Linda in her jokes. Oh, okay. Barb said they should show him being taken away in an ambulance. He probably is okay. That's why they were showing it. Usually if somebody gets hurt, they don't show that kind of thing. But he went sailing. And so did she. She kind of she didn't go sailing, but she kind of just fell off.
Fellow.
And it was like a slingshot, like from a cartoon movie. I didn't think that was possible. That you could get slung off a kiddie ride like that. So for all the kids, don't try that at home. If you're sitting with your parents, make sure that you're careful. Okay, so that's my disclaimer for that. Um, You had another joke, Linda, you said.
Um, this is, I'll put it in it's another YouTube video. For anyone who sews or has seen someone knows a little bit about sewing, the title of it is DIY Face Mask Tutorial with Kay. And it's a very well-known quilter who's showing you how easy it is to make a face mask, that anybody can do it. And it's hysterical.
Okay.
She ends up sewing her clothes into making the face mask, and it coming out it crooked and stuff. So anyway, I just thought that was it was funny. And you have to watch it all the way through, because it's very subtle, and you go, where is this going? And then all of a sudden you start to see things happen, and they just start piling up one on the other.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I have a really funny video that if you're homebound, if you're in your house, you're on isolation, you're quarantined, or you're a stay at home. This I posted as well. A friend sent it to me, and it is hilarious. I can't really share the video with you here on Facebook, on YouTube, because it's somebody else's YouTube channel. So what I am going to do is give you the link so you can look at it yourself. This guy created, it's called Mask, Gloves, Soap, Scrubs, and this is his YouTube channel, and the video is hilarious. It's a great it's a music video, but it's funny, and he even has the hold on a second. He even has the music on iTunes that you can download it. It's called Mask, Gloves, Soap, Scrubs, and it is hilarious. Let me just get the right link. That's the oh, here it is. Here we go. Put this over here for you guys so you can check it out. And everybody in his video looks like they're home, like they're sheltered at home. Nobody's in the video really, unless, everybody's separate in the video. They're all social distance in the video because everybody's doing it at their house. But it's really funny. It will put you in a good mood for today, and hopefully it'll put a smile on your face and make you laugh. And if you can, find something to laugh about this week, because this has just been a difficult week for many of us, especially those of us that are, that have someone who's experiencing COVID, or, just being at home and being locked up. It is affecting everybody. So it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, if you wear a mask, if you don't wear a mask, if you believe it's a hoax, if you don't believe it's a hoax. It takes just as much energy to believe that it's true to know that to believe that it's true, or to believe that it's a hoax. Or everybody's expending some sort of energy somewhere. So with that regard, why not spend your energy laughing this week? Hopefully that will change some of the energy that we've got going on, the wicky wacky we've got going on. Here's something in the weird news today that I'm just not very happy about right now. Okay? First of all, if you have not seen Tremors, with the big, huge, humongous worms that go underneath the ground, it's a sci-fi movie because I'm a sci-fi. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, it's a takeoff on Dunes.
Right.
On Dune,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And it's funny. It's funny.
It is. Yeah.
It's hilarious. However, Some scientists have dug up in Antarctic a piece of land or something that's like old, and they thawed it out. And while they were thawing it out, a worm woke up and said, "Hey, how you doing?" They estimate that the worm is about 40,000 years old. Okay. So I'm saying they should have left that bad boy alone because they probably have never seen tremors. They don't understand the ramifications. And now we're going to have a big 100-foot worm to deal with on top of COVID, and the murder hornets. Okay? What were they thinking? I don't know. Barb, you saw it. You know what I'm talking about. The worm is alive. It's freaking alive. Okay? And I don't know where it is in the world right now, but I don't need it coming to Brooklyn or Staten Island or the New York metropolitan area. How about that? So, we want to thank you for joining us here in the Wiki Wacky Crazy Indigo room this week. Hopefully, we have made you smile and laugh, and that you will join us next week. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. Next week ain't here. So we're only focused on this week. And I know that Memorial Day weekend is upon us. And stay safe if you're going out. If you're wearing a mask. If you're not wearing a mask, stay away from people. Don't breathe on folks. If you're not wearing a mask, then, keep it moving. If you're wearing a mask, stay away from the people that are not wearing a mask. And if you're not wearing a mask, stay away from the people that are wearing a mask. It's that simple. You learned it in kindergarten. So I want you all to be safe and be healthy. Have a good time. Laugh a little bit. Smile a little bit. Be kind to each other. Have compassion for each other. And dag nabbit, we're going to make it out alive together. All right? And happy birthday to me. It's my birthday month.
Happy birthday month.
I'm going to have a little bit more libations today. And continuing celebrating the month of May. And happy birthday to all of my May friends and May babies. I have a cousin, Sean, happy birthday to you. And another cousin, Tracy, happy birthday to you. And my sister, Melissa, happy birthday to you. So in my family, there's a lot of May babies. And my uncle, who's no longer with us, Uncle Ronald, happy birthday to you, and having his birthday and mine are the same day. And so I hope you had fun. You can join us next week. When we come back, we'll be here at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Again, I don't know what the topic is. If you want to check out our videos from last week, one will be here. One will be over there by Linda's head. And we'll see you. Have a great week. Remember who you are. Remember that you are source energy right here in a physical body. You can be, do, and have anything that you desire. And remember, it's not being extraordinary that makes you unique. It is your uniqueness that makes you extraordinary. I love you. Bye, jazz hands. Bye, Linda.
Bye. Bye, everyone.